Have you ever noticed how some days feel magical, as if the universe is bending in your favor, while other days feel heavy, chaotic, and completely out of sync? The truth is, it's not random. The energy you step into each morning sets the tone for everything that follows. And if you've been wondering why manifestation feels hit or miss, it's often because the vibe you start with is the vibe you carry forward. Imagine your morning as the first brushstroke on a blank canvas. That single stroke decides the mood of the entire painting. If it's rushed, messy, or unclear, the whole picture struggles to find harmony. But when that first stroke is intentional, calm, and aligned, you're not just painting a picture, you're creating a masterpiece. Today, I'm going to show you how to design your mornings so that you wake up aligned with abundance, joy, and clarity. These aren't just routines, they're energetic rituals that shift your frequency so the universe can actually meet you halfway. The very first thing to remember is that mornings aren't about rushing, they're about tuning. Think of yourself as an instrument. If a violin isn't tuned before a concert, no matter how skilled the musician, the music won't sound right. In the same way, when you wake up and immediately dive into stress, notifications, or negativity, you're playing out of tune with the universe. So before anything else, pause. Put your hand on your heart. Take one deep breath. Feel your body waking up. Whisper to yourself, I am here. I am ready. I am aligned. This simple moment calibrates your vibration. Next, grab a glass of water. It may seem basic, but think about it. Water is a conductor of energy. It's the element of flow, movement, and clarity. When you drink water first thing in the morning, you're not just hydrating your body, you're signaling to your subconscious, I allow life to flow easily through me. Here's a secret tip. Before sipping, hold your glass and infuse it with intention. Say, this water fills me with clarity and energy. It might sound small, but every sip becomes a micro-affirmation, fueling your manifestation power. Now it's time to ignite your inner energy through breath. Close your eyes, inhale deeply through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale through your mouth for 6. Do this 3 times. With every inhale, visualize yourself drawing in pure light, abundance, love, opportunity. With every exhale, imagine releasing heaviness, fear, and yesterday's worries. Breath is life force. Breath is alignment. When you breathe consciously, you remind your body that you are safe, powerful, and ready to create. Once your body feels awake and light, grab a journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Not just the big things, the small ones too. The sound of birds outside. The comfort of your bed. The fact that you're alive to witness another sunrise. Gratitude is the highest vibration of all. It's like opening the door wide so blessings can walk right in. And when you start your day by noticing what's already good, the universe reflects that goodness back to you tenfold. Now comes the fun part, visualization. Close your eyes and picture the day ahead. Not in vague shapes, but in detail. See yourself walking with confidence, speaking with clarity, receiving good news, smiling with ease. Imagine the version of you who already lives the life you're calling in. This isn't fantasy, it's rehearsal. Your mind doesn't distinguish between what's vividly imagined and what's real. So by rehearsing success, you're priming your energy to naturally move toward it. You might be thinking, okay, but does writing in a journal and breathing deeply really change anything? Here's the secret. Manifestation is less about forcing outcomes and more about becoming a magnet. When your vibration rises, opportunities, ideas, and people naturally gravitate to you. These rituals don't make things happen. They align you with the field where everything is already happening. So picture this. You wake up, tune your energy, hydrate with intention, breathe light into your body, write what you're thankful for, and visualize the best version of your day. By the time you step into the world, you're not reacting to chaos, you're radiating harmony. You're no longer a passenger, you're the driver. And that shift changes everything. But here's the key, you don't stop at energy alignment. Once you've tuned your morning vibration, the next step is programming your mind for unstoppable focus and flow. That's where affirmations, mindset priming, and productivity rituals come in. And in part 2, we'll unlock exactly how to weave those into your day so manifestation becomes second nature. Because mornings set the tone, but what you say to yourself and how you direct your focus. That's what turns daily rituals into lifelong transformation. So now that your morning energy is tuned, hydrated, and aligned, let's take things deeper. Because it's one thing to start your day with intention, but it's another to program your mind and body so success and manifestation flow effortlessly. Think of part 1 as setting the stage, and part 2 as rehearsing the performance. These rituals aren't about adding extra tasks to your morning. They're about recoding your subconscious, shifting your identity, and creating the vibration that magnetizes opportunities all day long. Let's walk through them, step by step. Your subconscious is like fertile soil. Whatever words and beliefs you plant in the morning are the seeds that grow throughout the day. If you wake up thinking, "I'm tired, I'm behind, nothing ever works out for me," guess what sprouts? Stress, scarcity, and resistance. But when you replace that script with affirmations like, "I am powerful," "I am magnetic," "I am ready for miracles," your subconscious begins to believe it. And science backs this up. Studies in neuroplasticity show that repeated thoughts literally rewire the brain, strengthening new pathways like trails being carved through a forest. So, every morning, stand tall. Look into the mirror if you can. Speak 3 to 5 affirmations that resonate with the version of you that already has what you desire. Not someday, but right now. Instead of saying, "I will be successful," say, "I am successful." Not, "I hope abundance finds me." Say, "I am a magnet for abundance." Feel it. Speak it as if you're announcing your truth to the universe. Once your mind is primed with words, it's time to move into silence. Meditation is where you step out of noise and into alignment with the universal field. If affirmations are planting seeds, meditation is the soil's nourishment. It clears away clutter, lowers stress hormones, and tunes your brainwaves into theta and alpha states, the same states where the subconscious is most open to suggestion. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly. Focus on your heart center. Imagine a soft golden light expanding with every inhale. Stay there for just 5 to 10 minutes. Don't fight thoughts. Just let them drift like clouds. What's happening in that moment isn't nothing. It's everything. You're literally entering the frequency where manifestation becomes possible, where thought meets energy. Here's a powerful secret. Manifestation isn't about attracting something outside of you. It's about becoming the version of yourself who naturally lives that reality. So ask yourself every morning, who do I need to be today to align with my highest vision? If your goal is wealth, don't just think about money. Step into the identity of someone who already embodies abundance. What choices would they make? How would they carry themselves? What energy would they radiate? Identity shifting isn't pretend, it's practice. Neuroscience shows that when you consistently embody a new identity, your brain begins to treat it as your default reality. And the universe responds to who you are, not who you wish you could be. Now take visualization deeper. Instead of just picturing an outcome, live it. Close your eyes and create a mental movie. Hear the sounds. Smell the scents. Feel the emotions. If your goal is to land your dream job, see yourself walking into the office, shaking hands with your team, celebrating your first paycheck. If your desire is love, imagine the warmth of holding hands, laughter at dinner, the comfort of connection. The key is emotion. The stronger you feel it, the stronger the vibration you're broadcasting. Remember, your brain doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. Visualization isn't wishful thinking, it's subconscious rehearsal. Now let's talk about the body. Because manifestation isn't just mental, it's physical. Your body is the vessel through which energy flows. And stagnant energy in the body creates stagnant results in life. Take 5 to 10 minutes for gentle stretching, yoga, or even a short dance. Roll your shoulders, stretch your spine, shake out any tension. As you move, imagine old blocks leaving your body and fresh energy rushing in. If affirmations are your mental reset, movement is your physical reset. Both are essential. Finally, never underestimate the power of sound. Sound is frequency, and frequency is the language of the universe. In the morning, play music that lifts your spirit. It could be high-frequency sound healing tracks, soft meditation music, or even your favorite upbeat song that makes you feel alive. If you want to amplify the effect, combine sound with your affirmations or visualization. Speak your affirmations while uplifting music plays. Visualize your dream life while sound frequencies resonate in the background. What you're doing is tuning your personal frequency, like setting your radio dial to the station of abundance, love, or success. And when you broadcast clearly, the universe responds. Let's pause and connect the dots. Affirmations shift neural pathways. Meditation reduces stress and opens subconscious receptivity. Visualization and identity shifting activate mirror neurons, training your brain to become what you imagine. Movement energizes your body and clears stuck emotions. Sound raises your vibration on a cellular level. Science calls this neuroplasticity, epigenetics, and resonance. Spirit calls it alignment, vibration, and flow. Two languages, same truth. Your mornings can literally reprogram your reality. So imagine this. You wake, you affirm, you meditate, you step into your future identity, you rehearse your vision, you stretch your body, and you let sound carry you into high frequency. By the time you walk into your day, you're no longer hoping things work out. You're embodying the energy that makes them inevitable. That's the difference between living by default and living by design. But here's the thing. Alignment isn't just about how you begin your day. It's also about how you end it. Evening routines are where you release, reset, and program your subconscious overnight, when it's most receptive. So in part 3, we'll explore the rituals that help you wind down with intention, clearing negative energy, setting nighttime affirmations, and preparing your mind to manifest while you sleep. Because manifestation isn't a moment, it's a cycle. And mastering both the sunrise and the sunset is the key to living in flow. So now that we've explored how to ignite your mornings with energy, intention, and clarity, let's shift into the other half of the cycle, the evening. Because manifestation isn't only about how you rise, it's also about how you rest. If your mornings set the tone for action, your evenings set the stage for surrender. And surrender is where the deepest magic happens. Think of it this way. Each day is a story you write. And every night, you close the book, allowing your subconscious to process, integrate, and prepare for a brand new chapter. How you end that story determines how the next one begins. So let's walk through the most powerful evening rituals that reset your energy, release the weight of the day, and program your subconscious mind to work on your manifestations while you sleep. The first step is release. All day long, you're collecting energy. Conversations, responsibilities, frustrations, even little moments that linger in the background. If you carry them into sleep, your mind keeps replaying them, and your body stays tense. So before bed, create a ritual of letting go. This could be as simple as sitting quietly with your eyes closed, taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagining all the tension leaving your body. Some people like to write down their worries on a piece of paper and then fold it away, telling themselves, I release this for now. Tomorrow is a new canvas. The goal isn't to erase the day, it's to empty the cup so your mind and spirit can rest. Just as we start the day with gratitude, we also end with it. But nighttime gratitude has a slightly different purpose. In the evening, it's about reflection and closure. Open your journal and write down 3 to 5 moments from the day that you're grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. Sometimes the smallest details carry the most magic. Maybe it was the smile of a stranger, a kind text, or the way the sky looked at sunset. By focusing on these blessings before sleep, you're programming your subconscious to notice more of them tomorrow. Science shows that gratitude not only raises your vibration, but also rewires your brain to scan for positivity instead of problems. Imagine falling asleep wrapped in that vibration. It's like drifting off in a warm blanket of abundance. Evening is also the perfect time for reflection. But here's the key: reflect, don't criticize. Ask yourself, what went well today? What could I improve tomorrow? Notice the answers, but don't attach guilt or shame. Instead, see them as guidance. Reflection turns your day into a teacher, not a critic. Some people like to write down one sentence. Today I learned. This simple practice helps you grow continuously while keeping your energy light. Before you sleep, your body needs to feel safe and calm. Otherwise, your nervous system stays in fight or flight mode, and your rest becomes shallow. Here's a simple breath practice. Inhale gently through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 2. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. Repeat this for a few minutes. As you exhale, imagine your body melting into the mattress. With every breath, say to yourself, I am safe. I am calm. I am ready to rest. Breathwork isn't just spiritual, it's physiological. It tells your nervous system to shift into rest and digest, the state where deep sleep and healing occur. One of the hardest parts of manifestation is letting go. All day you've been focused on goals, actions, and desires. But at night, your job is to release control and trust. Tell yourself, what I desire is already mine. I don't have to chase it. I allow it to come in its perfect timing. This detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care enough to let the universe do its part. Sleep becomes an act of trust. Now we arrive at one of the most powerful practices, nighttime programming. Here's why it matters. As you drift off to sleep, your brain naturally passes through alpha and theta brainwave states, the same states used in hypnosis. In these states, the subconscious mind is wide open, ready to absorb suggestion. That's why the last 5 minutes before sleep are the most important of your entire day. So instead of scrolling social media or replaying worries, use this golden window to feed your subconscious with the vibration you want to live in. You can do this in a few ways. Silently repeat phrases like, I am worthy. I am loved. I am abundant. Picture your desired reality as if it's already unfolding. Then let that image carry you into sleep. Audio programming. Play a soft track of affirmations, binaural beats, or guided meditations overnight. Whatever method you choose, the key is consistency. Over time, your subconscious begins to embody these truths, and your outer world adjusts accordingly. You see, the day is about conscious creation, but the night is about subconscious alignment. Your mornings plant the seeds. Your evenings nurture the soil. Together, they create the rhythm of manifestation. When you go to bed aligned, calm, and grateful, you're not just ending the day, you're setting tomorrow up for success. And more importantly, you're living in harmony with the universal law of rhythm, expansion and release, action and surrender. But we're not done yet, because beyond evening routines lies an even deeper layer, the dream state. What if you could use your sleep not just for rest, but for manifestation? What if your dreams became a playground where your subconscious rewrites your reality? So now that we've explored how to wind down your evenings with gratitude, release, and subconscious priming, let's go one layer deeper. Because while your body sleeps, your subconscious is still wide awake. And if you learn how to guide it, your dreams can become one of the most powerful tools for manifestation. Think about it. You spend nearly a third of your life asleep. That's thousands of hours where your conscious mind is quiet and your subconscious, the part that runs your beliefs, habits, and energy, is wide open. What if you could use that time not just to rest, but to create? That's where dream manifestation and nighttime programming come in. The few minutes before sleep are sacred. As you cross from wakefulness into slumber, your brain shifts into alpha and theta brainwave states, the same frequencies used in hypnosis. In this state, affirmations sink straight into your subconscious, bypassing resistance. So instead of ending your night with random thoughts or scrolling through distractions, let your final words be your most empowering ones. Whisper them softly. I am safe. I am abundant. I am loved. Everything I desire is aligning perfectly for me. Let those words be the bridge that carries you into dreamland. One of the simplest ways to activate dream manifestation is to listen to guided meditations or affirmations as you fall asleep. These tracks are designed to align your subconscious with abundance, love, confidence, or whatever energy you're calling in. As you drift off, your conscious mind fades, but your subconscious continues to receive. Imagine it like setting a playlist for your dreams, feeding your inner world with positive programming all night long. This is where science and spirituality meet. Neuroscience tells us the subconscious never sleeps. Spirituality reminds us that the energy you hold in sleep radiates into your waking life. Together, they create a silent partnership that reshapes your reality. Here's a powerful technique. Instead of simply daydreaming, practice intentional visualization as you drift into sleep. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Picture yourself already living your dream life. See the details, the home, the relationships, the opportunities, the feelings. Don't just watch the movie, step inside it. As your body begins to relax, your brain naturally slips into theta waves. Theta is the state children live in during their early years, which is why their subconscious absorbs everything. When you visualize in theta, your subconscious treats those images as reality and begins aligning your outer world to match. This isn't just fantasy. It's subconscious training. It's rehearsing the future so vividly that your energy carries it forward when you wake. Now, let's talk about dreams themselves. Many people dismiss dreams as random, but spiritually, they are a portal, a direct line between your subconscious and the universe. Before bed, set an intention. Tonight, I invite guidance. Show me signs. Align me with answers. Then, as you wake in the morning, write down whatever you remember, even fragments. Over time, patterns emerge, and you'll start to notice how your dreams connect to your desires. Some call this lucid dreaming, others call it subconscious processing. Whatever the name, the effect is the same. Your nights become an extension of your manifestation practice. By now, you've seen how mornings set the tone, evenings reset your energy, and nights reprogram your subconscious. But the real magic happens when you connect them into a cycle. In the morning, you align and activate. During the day, you live and embody. In the evening, you release and reset. At night, you program and dream. Over and over again, day after day, this rhythm becomes your default vibration. And consistency is where transformation lives. It's not about perfection, it's about repetition. Small, daily practices compound into massive shifts over time. Think of it like water shaping stone. Each drop seems small, but over months and years, it carves valleys, moves mountains, and creates rivers of possibility. So here's the truth. Manifestation isn't reserved for the lucky few. It's not something you stumble into by chance. It's a lifestyle built moment by moment, ritual by ritual. When you choose to start your mornings with intention, to end your evenings with gratitude, and to let your dreams carry your desires forward, you step into the role of creator, not passenger. Imagine yourself a few weeks from now, feeling lighter, calmer, more aligned. Imagine opportunities appearing, synchronicities unfolding, relationships deepening. Imagine looking back and realizing, it all began when I decided to honor my daily rituals. That decision is available to you right now. So if this message resonated with you, commit to yourself today. Start your routine. Even if it's just 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night, begin. Consistency will do the rest. And if you're ready to keep growing, join this community of creators and dreamers. Subscribe to the channel, share your journey in the comments, and invite others to rise with you. Together, we're not just manifesting, we're transforming. Remember, your vibe is your compass. Align it daily, and life will rise to meet you.